Hello everyone, thanks for watching my video on YouTube. Post after hours. So we're gonna do a quickly review on FEDEX. I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I need to open another one. More likely 5 websites to review these earnings tomorrow after the bell. So let's, oh my god, cross all this. Okay, all my alarms hit it. I'm starting to look like this Ichimoku theories from Lux Algo. It looks pretty good so far. Kind of give me a guidance a little bit on the how to looking at it. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so this is a trading view. This is a optionslam.com. This one is optioncharts.com. This one is stockanalysis.com. And this one is the FinViz, financial visualizations. So we have 3, 4, 5. So let's go with this one because it's the one I've been kind of like studying a little bit and actually try to see it, how this working and my advantage. So this one option chart, actually I'm paying right now subscription, and actually it'll kind of show you the most expired charts. So right now we have a FEDEX, that's the one we're looking at. It went up 1% today. And right now the put call ratio on this one is 0.76 on the volume, which is a neutral. And the open interest, it just moved to a bearish, so 1.02. Actually, 1 is not a bearish side. It's like a neutral, because the neutral is 0.7. I think I talked about this all the videos. If you want to take a look, the videos that I'm kind of trying to explain all that. So I go like that. So I believe, and I've been looking at every time this kind of show me, every time you show me a neutral on the volume, it's a neutral sentiment in the market. So sometimes the bearish on open interest sometimes hit it more at this point, but we see tomorrow after the earnings. Right now we did this. So all we have, what I took a note over the weekend was 0.96 neutral and 0.87 on the volume. Open interest is 0.96. So can increase a little bit in open interest, but and also increase a little bit, actually decrease a little bit in the volume. It was 0.87, now it's 0.76. So also using the same put call ratio, I noticed on the Weibo that they have the same thing. When you click the options, I can find this on a website, but I'm pretty much able to use this on an app. So you go to options, and then you have an option discover, option chain, and then option statistics. And option statistics, they have 3 numbers that I'm looking at. So they have the put call ratio on overview, on a volume, and open interest. Okay, so the volume is the same over here, 0.76, and also actually the open interest on Weibo is 0.96. Kind of maintain what I have before, 0.95. What I changed over here was they have a thing called Pulse, Pulse, which is the index, and try to get my English right. That way I don't got a bad name. Pulse. It was 1.15 before when I take a note over the weekend, and now it's 2.42. This kind of like give me a north or south on how the stock, how much the stock's gonna move. Higher is the number, probably higher is the volatility. Okay, so we have that cover. No, actually, now I just added 2 more. So now let's go to Finviz because I have this open. Finviz actually show me over here just the lines. Also, if you have like a double top or something like that, actually also kind of they write it down like a double top. This look like a double top for me. If they draw a line over here and hit it like twice on the top, but also could be a double bottom, you know, because it kind of retained the support and hit it twice at this price over here. Actually, it was not a double bottom. Sorry about that, because at 235 it would have been a double bottom. But maybe it didn't hit like a double bottom. But 245 is a good support. This resistance at 292. So FEDEX has a lot of issues, and we're gonna play a video at the end of my part. We're gonna play a video with Earning Whispers. There's a channel on YouTube that you should be looking at. They don't pay me nothing for that. The second website, or one of those websites that I'm using, is the Options Land. Options Land actually they have a lot of stuff, but you had to pay for it's $25. Finviz at like $35, and the option charts about $25. So if you're looking at just to have like information, I'm kind of like, I'm not paying the Options Land and I'm not paying the Finviz. I'm just paying right now the option chart because I kind of like want to see this PCR and see how it works. But here they give me some information like EVRs, normally how the stock's gonna move in earnings. Let me explain this website. Okay, they have the 2.8 EVR. Actually, here they have a little interrogation. 0 to 10. Their earnings volatility. Okay, let's go back. So then we'll see implied movement, weekly straddle tracking history. So they have like on this website, I'm gonna show you a little bit down the bottom. Let me close this. The volatility. So they have like the sector, the average volume, the market cap, short interest 1.52. So the implied move in the weekly is 6.95, expired to June 28, and the implied move in the monthly is 8.57, expired July 19. It's a monthly options. So now they give you this example. You have to be inside member to actually read all these on what they have. So down here they have they have all the straddle for the earnings. As you can see, earnings date, preview earnings, EVR, pre-ER close, position, implied move approaching earnings, straddle trade, open, high, low, close. So it's very like a specific just for earnings. So on March 20, they had to be inside member to have all this information. But as you can see, the EVR is pretty much the same, very steady on a 2.73 average. And so the last one is the only one they have open for me. And as you can see, it's 265 to 65, and straddle price is 264.85, so it was 1955. Open at 7% positive, when high 738, low 629, close at 7.32. The max move here, I don't know why it says 9.97. It's out of the inside or outside implied move. So it was out of the implied movement. So it was 9.97. The closing movement, it was 7.35. It was inside. So the price was 284 at the close. So pause earnings at the market close, 284. The straddle actually lose a 1% because the play was 1955 and the straddle would be 1930. So this play over here might already say the position for June 25th is the 247, but the stock traded at 256. So right now it's already 8 points above of this play. So they probably posted this a little bit too early, probably over last week or over the weekend. I don't know why they picked the 248. They're saying the price right now is 1725. So they expecting to 6.95 for the movement of the earnings. So you see how it goes. So then I have this one, which kind of give me like the statistics. So I have the beta on the top over here. So I have the PS ratio is at 0.72. Then I go to the balance sheet. So they have $5 billion in cash and $37 billion in debt, given net position at negative 31 billion, or negative $120 per share. I don't know how this. It was like I didn't even believe this, but the cash flow is 90 billion. The expenditures, capital expenditure, is 5 billion. So given free cash flow of $3.33 billion. I think that's what the kind of positive side on the cash flow. So okay, let's go now to the last web page that I'm using it, which is the trading view. The trading view I'm using right now, I have open six indicators right here. I have MASOB, looks algo, Ichimoku theories, support and resistance levels of break. Again, looks algo, and auto fib extension. So I took this. I just didn't use it right now. The SATAs, which is the arrow from buy and sell, and the scalper EMA Tux EMA scalper 12 close. So why I'm using this one right here? So right now, as you can see in the fake money, open a buy position of 100 contracts, and this is 169. And so if you're looking at the Fibonacci extension, we above the pivot. It was 255.05. Hit it here in this second pivot on the 257. Actually hit it to 57 today. This is the 15 minutes, because I think the intraday 15 minutes is the one actually giving more precise. 15 to 30 minutes now I'm using for the intraday movements and targets from the Ichimoku theory right here. So because they give you these NETV numbers, which if you can see it, go up to E. Sorry guys, I have this thing in my voice. So forgot to bring water. So the NET is 258 and V 259, and it's the wave, okay, something related with wave. So think like the theory is like the wave, N is gonna go to 60, and the E, I don't know what kind of wave is this, go to 262. This is in the 15 minutes. Let's see if in the 30 minutes we have the same over here. Okay, 30 minutes. Okay, in the 30 minutes, the Fibonacci extension change. We again need to here in the bottom, the 254. This would be the buy position, the 254. So now I have 256 and N, 256 and V, 258 in E, but the Fibonacci jump again here at this pivot at 260. So MI can go up to 263 and probably go up more to the 268 or something. Now, why I'm kind of concerned. Okay. So I'm concerned because, let me see, let's look at this. Okay. Because let's go to a day chart. Oops. 1 day. On a MASOB on a day chart, we have this block as the bear block for 280. Okay. So meaning for me, and actually you can see the cloud on even like things try to change to be positive, we still don't have the confirmation on the green side cloud from this Ichimoku. Even like the NET and the NE go up to 294. You have this resistance from my indicator 289. We have this block and the 281. And this kind of like concern me to if any bad results, if any like good, not so good, it probably can hit over here and go back again. And, well, as you can see in the support line, we are pretty good. I mean, from what's this number here? 228 was like the Fibonacci kind of like support or baseline, whatever you want to call it, pivot line. And you have a lot of buy positions. All this was like, as you can see, it hit it, boom, hit it, boom, hit it, boom. So we have in the bullish pattern what they call the high lows. So you got this one, this one. So that could be a bullish sign. Even the Ichimoku cloud didn't change yet for green. Maybe normally they go change in 1 hour chart. And the 1 hour chart is already changed. But in 1 hour chart for today, actually, we hit the E. Okay, so we kind of stuck over here and there's pivot going up. So let's see tomorrow. So say like they're saying 6.95. You're gonna bring the price, change it for green. Change this one for green. Still didn't got the 695. The 690. Oops. 697. So 17 points from this price right now. That means the go hit it this that I have my alarm on a 275. So a little bit low, but it might hit that. Say to hit that, would it be 737? You know, maybe like the second day continues, the 695 earnings, and then go up. So this is if everything go good, go that way. But let's take a look on the day chart again. We kind of very close to this bears block over here, which is probably we can just draw one block, small one, but this is my concern. So I have to see tomorrow how the stock behave it. What was the behavior on the stock? Well, as you can see, so you're gonna break a lot of resistance on that price to move all the way up. to make anything happen on that. So now let's show to you guys the video that I told you. It's about only 2 minutes. Bear with me and I come back later.
The most anticipated earnings releases for the week of June 24, 2024. Presented by Earnings Whispers. The quarter is coming to an end this week, and companies will begin reporting second quarter earnings in a few weeks. But we still have some companies that closed their books in May that are going to report results this week. We'll start things off Monday morning with Mini Hero. There isn't much information about the Singapore company, but the stock has traded mostly above $2 in 2024 and seemed to push away from this point on a pickup in volume going into earnings. Enerpactool reports after the close. Earnings estimates have been revised higher after the past couple of earnings announcements, which has supported the stock's upward trend, which shouldn't be viewed as a coincidence. So the direction of estimates is important for where the stock goes from here. There's just one analyst covering the company, so look at its guidance to tell us most of what we need to know. FEDEX will be the focus on Tuesday. The company has had weak trends, but has been able to improve margins. There has been little evidence that trends have changed, but the question of margins after losing its deal with USPS will be a focus. Before FEDEX reports, we'll get results from Carnival. So far, travel has remained strong, but it has been a little while since we've gotten any hard data. That makes Carnival's results as much of a read-through into its peers as it will be an indication for its own stock. At the top of the list this week among investors is Micron, which reports after the close on Wednesday. Have you heard of this AI thing? Yeah, Micron has that. A little later in the evening we'll get results from BlackBerry, which isn't your grandfather's BlackBerry, but the trend remains lower until shown otherwise. Thursday's main event is Nike, which reports after the close. The stock gapped lower last quarter and held its recent low. Now it appears to be making an attempt at filling that gap ahead of earnings. Look for the focus to be on the Olympics more so than what happened during the quarter. Early that morning, Walgreens Boots Alliance will report. The company has spent the year making management changes but has yet to turn things in the face of some continued industry headwinds. Friday, nothing. While there aren't a lot of optionable stocks of companies reporting earnings this week, they nearly all have elevated volatility relative to recent moves. The exceptions, as of Friday's close, are MillerKnoll, Levi's, and McCormick. Moving the calendar out, much of the early part of the second quarter earnings season is in view, and we have a few more companies scheduled for the holiday shortened week for the 4th of July, but it still isn't enough for us to give you this preview, so we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a safe holiday.
Shh. Okay guys, that was the video. Name of the channel is Earnings Whispers. Okay, let's bring my knowledge that I've been trading for many years, and also I have to get this video on YouTube, and I'm gonna just cut it apart that I'm finding interest, and I'm gonna bring to you guys next time I post the video. I only do earnings. Okay, this is the website for Option Slam. Let me bring over here to you guys. And if you look over here on home, so they only bring the stocks that have earnings in the week or the coming weeks, because from June 27th, which is this week, we're gonna jump all the way up. I think the one before 4th of July is STZ Constellation. And then after that, we have Delta, Pepsi, BlackRock, Citi. The bank started through the summer. We have some upcoming earnings. Then normally I have to take a look in this one. I'm probably gonna play this Avavi. I like this one. Which is June 26th. Am I gonna make a video on this? I have to do my research. I haven't done yet. I'm gonna jump on Moo, Micron Technology. Not gonna do it. Levi's don't worth. There's only, probably that might be worth, because if they short, it's gonna go down to 7 points or something like that. It's trading right now 23. It might go to 17. And even the bulls try to push higher, it just go like way up. But the point in this is like they only give you like the earnings, okay? Because in the earnings, that's where you make money, okay? I'm in the after hours right now. I see people buying NVIDIA and Tesla and Apple. They don't have earnings right now. Why you play with those stocks? I mean, the IV you can make money on IV if you know how to do it. You can make money advantage of the movement of the stock. You can make money off a lot of stuff. Like perhaps, let's take a look over here. So the last earnings on these stocks over here. So Avavi, we got 31%. Mu have 17% positive. We have FC down 10%. MLKN down 23%. Levi was up 19, almost 20%. APOG went up 12.64%. GBX 10%. SLP 26% positive. SGH down 25%, almost 26%. And NRIX down 11, almost 12%. Why are gonna be deal with NVIDIA day by day? With NVIDIA and Tesla. The Tesla was 2017, 18, 19, 20. It was the mother load of now earnings movement, because it moved in a week maybe 10 to 15% up and down. All depends on the situation. Apple normally move like 2-3% up and down in a week, and maybe 6-7% pre-pause earnings. So sometimes it could be good because the IV, also the premium is not that high and all that. So I understand that situation, but why are gonna waste the time and money on those stocks when we have the earnings calendar and our advantage? As you can see, I put this prove my point. It's stocks that normally not moving as much on earnings. They move a lot, at least 10%. We have here 2 and a 10%, a little bit above a 10% in NRIX, and FC was 10%. Other than that, everything was above. And I got one more here, GBX. Probably like stocks that are not supposed to be moving as much. They move a little bit higher than normal, or went down higher than a normal. But that is my point. This a 31% movement. This probably pay like 4, 5, maybe 10 times an IV and a premium. So why am I gonna waste my time and money on daily or weekly earnings of like stocks? Of course, they are in a hype right now, and because the stock market is so volatile, sometimes volatility, and also because it is so manipulator, especially if you have a name like NVIDIA or Apple or Tesla. Why am I gonna look? And everybody look into those companies, and nobody look at Avavi, AV, which is Aero Environment. It's trading right now. Actually, closed today. Looked like a 190, but it was trading at 220. Let's take a look. $190, yeah. Look at that. It's already hit it. I already missed the boat because it was trading to 220. I don't know why it moved that much. 7% in this candle, and another 13% movement before earnings. So this is gone because the play would be in a 220 play. So they draw the line, they hit the top, Again, they don't have the. Oh, they had the blue line over here. So like a dark blue, which is making like a little reverse triangle something. I gotta take a look, see what's the name of this. But we hitting the 50-day moving average, and this was let's go back here. It was up 31% in the last earnings. So let's see. Let's click again. So this was, so it was 130. So open 150, high 170, low 50, close 67. What up? 31% max, 27% close. So yeah, I could go down to these levels, 130, 150, 170. We are gonna have to do my research in this one, but I'm gonna stop right here because we achieved the 33 minutes. But I already lose the boat. I should have played this one. Should have make my this was Monday. What's this one? 20. Yeah, this was, this probably was the 18, 20, but should be the 19. Friday. I gotta take a look. But it is what it is. Alright guys, sometimes we miss the boat, but trust me, do the earnings. If you do the research, we're probably gonna be like much better for whatever you thinking, to play. Talk to you guys and have a good night.